You can already buy a sex robot right now. What happens when we put the AI in a sex robot? You guys think what I'm thinking? You guys think what I'm thinking? The electricity bill's about to go up. What does that mean for relationships? Let's say your girl got a vibrator and she uses the vibrator sometimes. Hey, that's cool. What's the difference between that and her letting a robot raw dog her? Is that cool? Is that is that whack? Is that worse? Is that better, worse than the vibrator? Because if these chicks all got vibrators, you think they not gonna have a sex robot that looks like me if they can get one? Come on, man. Seriously, it'll look exactly like me, except for maybe like hair and be like 20 years younger. Imagine this. You come in the house and a fucking robot is raw dogging your girl. What the fuck you gonna do? If the robot looks like me, and it probably will, right? You certainly ain't gonna fight the robot. That robot will fuck you up. No way you can beat robot me. You can't beat me. I digress. What happens when the robots are fucking people? Seriously, imagine your girl is talking on, you do this too much, you blah, 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 blah. Do you gotta put up that shit with that shit? If you know you can go fuck a fine ass robot who ain't gonna say nothing but please and thank you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, the sex robots are good. Once they really perfect this technology, what's that gonna mean for like the dating scene? You gotta believe that at some point, the sex robots are gonna be better than human at sex. No, seriously, at some point, like down the line, imagine a world where you can go online and pick what your fucking sex robot looks like and then pick her personality. You see something on Pornhub and you said, man, I want to try that shit, but my girl won't let me do it. My girl don't want to do it. No problem. Go online, tell the robot to do it. What's that mean? What does that mean for humanity, right? It'd probably be cheaper than having a girlfriend. Certainly cheaper than having a wife. Way cheaper than divorce. Is it cheating if your girl fucks a robot? Because she's probably fucking a robot now. It just doesn't have artificial intelligence, like the vibrators and shit. Is that okay? If that's okay, then what's the difference between a life-size vibrator? Is that, I mean, I'm not saying it's good or bad. This is shit I think about while you're at work. Here's what I think is gonna happen. 5-10 years down the line, we're gonna have artificial intelligence in sex robots. I promise you that. Mark my words. I want this video to be historic record that Brandon Carter predicted it. What is that gonna mean for society? Is it gonna be a good thing? Some of you right now just sit home and jag off all day. Imagine if you had a sex robot. What if you can get 2-3 of these motherfuckers in the crib? Right now you having orgies alone with some, and you can program, you can take the keyboard, and they'll do whatever you want. Now, she ain't gonna talk back. She ain't never gonna be too tired. She ain't never gonna be on her period. Someone said robots can't reproduce. That is very observant of you. Yet, they can't produce humans. At some point, maybe you want some kids. What do? You gotta find some chick and convince her to have sex with you instead of her robot. Because her robot's probably gonna be better at sex than you. I don't know, man. This is all I've been thinking about since ChatGPT came out. When they gonna put this in the robots? I can't be the only one who's thought about this. I can't be the only one. No STDs, right? No arguments, no back talk. And this is not just guys either, right? Like women too, right? It's something you don't like about some guys. It'll do whatever you want it to do. Come on, man. Sex robot will eat you out for hours. Think about it, right? No prostitution. Prostitutes gonna be out of work. Strippers gonna be out of work. Why go to the strip club when you could just go get a robot? You could just go home and fuck your robot. Yeah, someone said no child support. Yeah, man. Some of you motherfuckers are gonna have a harem of fucking sex robots. Different sizes, shapes, and races. Think I wanna fuck my Japanese robot tonight. You know what? Tonight I wanna fuck my African robot, my African sex robot. What is this? Do you want some pussy? Do you want some robot pussy tonight? It's not racist if I do it because I'm of African descent. Kinda. What if, I'm just thinking out loud. the technology gets so good that you can like change the sex robot's personality. Like once you can have like a real feisty one, you can change it. Go on the computer, start typing some shit, and then now one night you got a freaky robot. Next night you got a shy robot. Change the voice. Oh, I want her to sound Swedish tonight. That's how she sounds. You want an Italian sex robot. You can change the accent. Would probably be an app on your phone. Elon Musk and all these, they're trying to make self-driving cars and all this other shit. They need to get to work on the robots, the sex robots, man. Am I wrong? I think this is gonna happen. I know I'm joking, but I really think this is gonna happen. I think there's gonna be some serious ramifications. I think this is gonna mean some things. I really think that strip clubs, sex workers, it's gonna go out of business. People who want to have sex with humans are gonna have to be better, right? Because now you're competing with the robots. Like, think about this. In the past, or in the present, you're competing with other men for women. Now you're gonna have to compete with robots for women. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, think about that. Imagine having to compete with a robot for the girl you like. That's reality. That's gonna happen. Neem, all right.
Tell me.
Let's say you were single. Let's say you're all right.
Okay.
You had the perfect sex robot.
Okay.
Right? The robot did all, you can program it to do all the fucking freaky shit you like, you know? She got ChatGPT in her, right? What would a real woman have to do to compete with your sex robot?
That's a really good question, actually.
Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Maybe it's not compete with the sex robot. Maybe it's like, all these guys want to be polygamous. Maybe you could have like your real girlfriend and your sex robot.
That's what I was thinking, because
yeah, that's what we were all thinking.
Exactly. Yeah. if as you say, remember you said you had a segment in the previous episodes when you were like, if you really want to get money, if you're chasing women. You wouldn't. So if you're in the stage that you want to avoid that and you want to stay focused, then you can, instead of jerking off, you can just get one of those robots.
Just get a robot, man.
Get back to work.
And you get back to work.
Yeah.
This guy. Is it cheat if you catch your girl fucking the sex robot? Is she cheating on you? I don't know the answer to that.
That's the gray area.
That's a gray area. That's a gray area. Because it's not cheating if she uses her vibrator, but now the vibrator is a sex robot, right? If you masturbate alone, that's not cheating on your girlfriend. If you masturbate with a sex robot, is that cheating on your girlfriend? I don't know. That's stuff we're gonna have to figure out as a species. We're gonna have to figure out what life is like with sex robots among us. I think that's something we can figure out.